Community-driven mobility vision is what the city of Hastings is striving for with their transportation and parking master plan, and they've added another survey for the public to help with that vision. Continuing our coverage of this plan is NTV's Danielle Shenk. She spoke with city officials about this survey.
Hastings officials have taken some of the feedback from their first survey and narrowed that down into various projects. But with a high number of project options, they're asking residents to voice their opinion on which ones hold more weight than others.
We only have so much budgeted, so we want your feedback to determine which ones you feel are important.
Residents can make a comment on one of the eye icons or submit one of their own near a trouble spot. But city officials are saying the layout of the survey is causing them some trouble of their own.
There's multiple layers to the survey. So when you first get into the survey, you're going to see just one menu. You're going to see some proposed projects. And what we want to make sure people do is to use those drop-down menus to see the other aspects of the projects.
Scott says this will help residents get a better view of the potential projects and better categorize the feedback.
We don't really want to do a project that doesn't have any feedback on it. We want to make sure that people understand what's going on and that they like what's going to happen. We really want that feedback before we do a project.
She says what makes Hastings a little bit different than other cities is the amount of railroad crossings that they have. The city is looking at solutions on how to better cross those or get around them, like using bridges or underpasses. One-ways are also another challenge for the city as they consider improving signage or potentially changing them to two-way streets.
Our city hall building is right here in downtown, so we do hear people honking at each other sometimes. Just whenever we hear a honk, we know, oh, someone's gone down the one way, the wrong way. And so that's another thing we're looking at.
Creating new or repaving sidewalks and streets are among some of the other projects that people can voice their opinions on.
When we get that feedback, then we can kind of look at our priorities and sort of look at which ones you're saying it might change our opinion of the location, it might change our opinion of the funding and where it lands in that prioritization.
Parnell Rose says there's a lot to get done, but this is helping them game plan for the future.
Hastings has been kind of deemed as kind of a sleepy town. We don't really grow. So we really want to use these projects to really grow the city and to be more enticing to other businesses to come in, to families to come in, that kind of thing.
They say the survey has been live since the end of April, but they are going to extend it 1 or 2 weeks to get more feedback for their final report, which will eventually go before the council for approval. Reporting for NTV News, I'm Danielle Shenk.
Thanks, Danielle. And that survey can be found on our website, nebraska.tv. Or for those of you who don't have online access, there is a kiosk set up at the Hastings Library.